on this computer? All right. So, Kathy, did you have the opportunity of doing anything about what we talked about, the tags on your beautiful, majestic
Yes.
Matura? You
Oh,
did, right?
I sent you an email. I went through all of them
Okay.
and I did the tags on all of them, and every one of them is green on the slug and on the meta tag. Every single one of them. Um, I took Venice off temporarily because it was a mess. But I'll work on it later. But yes, I did.
Okay. Now, this majestic Matura, a place of wonder, as I scroll down, and I'm sharing my screen with you, correct, Kathy?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay. Now you can see that the SEO analysis. So SEO analysis, you got orange, and for readability you got orange. I wouldn't worry too much about readability, but we are worried about the SEO. Let's have a look here. You have for the slug majestic Matura, a place of wonder. Now, by the way, Kathy, what you have done here is 100% correct, but it could well be that one day you want to use this word, a place of wonder, on some other blog post of yours. All I'm saying is, if you had decided to have your key phrase, your focus key phrase, simply as majestic Matura, it would have been good enough. You don't actually need to add a place of wonder. But if you choose to also include a place of wonder, it's not wrong, it's not bad at all. The only problem becomes that things have changed a little bit since our last conversation. And as I was preparing for this meeting, I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw that the minimum requirement in terms of words is 900 words. This was never the case. It used to be between 300 and 600 words. And perhaps you remember the training we did some time ago. And here we are again, okay, here we are again, word count on SEO. How long should a blog post or page be? This comes directly from Yoast, all right? And watch what it says here. It says here, Yoast SEO's content analysis checks the text length of your post. For regular post or pages, we advise writing more than 300 words. Well, it so happens that Yoast now recommends a minimum, not 300 words, but 900 words, as I am going to show you in a moment. Okay.
That's a minimum.
A minimum 900 words. And actually, Kathy, you can do a quick Google search on your own time. You can type something like number of words for good SEO, something
That,
like that.
that's not a problem for
Yeah,
me, not
yeah,
at all.
and you'll come. Different authors, different SEO experts have different feelings about this, and however, you can see here between 1,500 and 2,000 words. Okay, and we continue. So because of this, if you have a very lengthy focus key phrase, you are going to end up having problems. Why? Because you have to have your focus key phrase throughout your content.
I
Ideally,
see.
yeah,
I see.
and then having these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words is going to be very difficult for you to
Well,
insert.
just yeah,
Yeah.
I understand. So
So,
you just, I think you're the one that did that the last week. So just take that out.
okay, so let's just leave majestic Meteora like this.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so majestic Meteora, and we continue. SEO title is fine. Your slug, okay, slug is slug. What you have here is 100% correct. You should have your entire title. So what is the title of your post? Majestic Meteora, a place of wonder. This is this entire title, regardless of how small or large. is what you should have in your slug. The only exceptions, Kathy, are, and actually I don't do this, but I'm telling you, in case one day you end up with a huge, very, very long title. Okay, so what you can do in that case is remove words like a,
Okay.
the. So
Do
those
they count those as words?
are counted as words, but the thing is, if you have a very long title, you should remove them from your slug. Okay, so let's say in your particular case here, this is perfect. Majestic Matura.
Okay, I have a question about this.
Yeah.
When I was going through the readability thing on this one, well, can you bring it back up to the text?
Okay, readability.
It indicates right there. I can't find my glasses this morning, so I'm reading very small. Let me make this bigger. I don't know where my glasses are.
Sure.
Okay. It says something about one paragraph was more than 300 words, and do a subtitle or do a paragraph heading. Do you see that in there? Because I don't have my glasses. I can't see.
Yeah, it says here right at the very top, and you got the red footers, subheading distribution.
Okay.
One section of your text is longer than 250 words.
I went back to the top. If you go back to the top of this thing now, to the text, and I believe that the problem is where we did the page break. And I could not, I went below the page break, I went above the page break, both places to try to put a heading in, and neither time could I find a place to put a heading in. I think what we did last week was divide that paragraph.
Yeah.
So I think, so that's where we need a heading. But I went above read more, and I went below read more, and neither time could I get the icon to make a new paragraph heading.
Okay.
I think that's why the rest.
So in that case, why don't we change things a little bit here? So let's bring this down and let's go there.
No, wait a minute. Before you do that,
yeah,
I think what I want is a heading above the word located.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I'm going to bring this back onto where it was. And Kathy, give me 1 second. I just want to make sure I have 110. Yes, I have 110. So, okay, fine. So you'd like to have a heading above located.
Well, I thought so. Okay, now how did you get that and I didn't? You put your cursor before the L?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so what I did, I put my cursor, well, I can't do anything apparently because I can't show you what I tried.
And Kathy, what I'm going to do is you say you'd like to have a heading or subheading above.
Well, I don't necessarily care, but it says it needs one, so I think that's where it should be.
Okay.
And I think that
let's bring this down. Let's go up. And what would you like to say on that heading? Or
well, I have to think about it for a second. Just a second. Sure. Let me look.
What about if you say location?
Yeah, or just put location, a location of Meteor or something like that. Just put that. It has to match the other ones. That it has to look like the other ones.
So where are your? Let me see. Where are your headings? You don't actually have headings on this one. You don't.
Well, this is very, very short. That's why.
Yeah, you don't have.
This is very.
So I'm going to change paragraph onto a heading, and let's.
That's what it should be. That's what it should be.
Yeah, like
yeah. No, I don't think you need to choose anything because I've been doing the default. So just put location. How about a remote location? Something like that.
A remote. Great. I think it looks beautiful. I think it sounds.
Now, if you update that, go to the bottom. I'll bet you $1 that'll be gone. Because I'm pretty sure that I tried 2 or 3 ways. Now go to the bottom and see if it's still there. That red. No, it's orange. That's what we needed. And if you look at the bottom, I went through 4 or 5 of these, and on 4 or 5, I've got all 5 of them at the bottom green.
Great.
It's the top 2 I don't have.
Okay. Now, you know what? You are very close. The flash reading is the copy scores 56.4 in the test, which is considered fairly difficult. Well, actually, average to good is 61. And so, Kathy, is 61. So you are very close. And this is why you got orange. You didn't get red. And subheading distribution. One section of your test is longer than 250. You still have this, but I wouldn't worry because readability is good. Your overall.
And here's the thing. This is a very short blog.
Yes, it's fine. So congratulations on your readability. You got a green, which is the best you can possibly get with Yoast. So now let's have a look to your SEO analysis. So SEO title is fine. Your slug, majestic material, place of wonder, 100%. For your meta description, you got green bar, 100%. All right.
Okay, and then here's where I went to this below, and I didn't know what to do below. Oh, I see.
Okay. Now you could. There's so much in terms of outbound links. There's so much you can do.
Okay, I did that. I noticed when excuse me for interrupting, but
sure.
I noticed when I went back and looked at some of the other ones, I had done that several places. I didn't do it in this one.
Okay.
So it's where you highlight something and link it to another page. Is that what you're talking?
So into another website, which is not your website, must be an outside website.
Yeah.
And so as an example, Kathy, could be a hotel where you stayed in this particular area. You are linking to them. Like if you perhaps would like to suggest to the readers a good place to stay, which is comfortable, clean, and not the most expensive, something like that. So straight away.
Okay, I tell you what we can do. Go back to the text. I think I can tell you this particular one. I talk about the Thessaly plain. THESSALY. Do you see that in there at all? I can't scroll because you've got it.
Okay, you know what? You are most welcome.
I can do that on my own time.
No. And you can scroll now. What I am going to do.
Oh, I see. I'm just trying to find this.
I am going to stop sharing on my side.
No, that's not. Oh.
And now on your side, you'll be able to share on your side. If you share your screen with me, there should be a button where you can share. You can share your screen.
I don't see it.
I'm able to see you on the video. I can see you, but you should have a button where it says share screen or share now, something like that.
No, I do not see it. Maybe it's what happened last week. Maybe it's there all the time. No, I took it away. Bring it back. Last week, the screen now.
All right, resume recording. And if I go down, it is that, but something I want to see is what did you do? Okay, it's right there. Thessaly plain. Now, what I am going to do is I want to actually see what you did, Kathy, and I am going to go over it. Okay. Now, there's something else you must do, which I am going to do for you, and you are learning, and in future, you are going to do this on your own. So all you have to do is open, after you link, open in new tab, like that.
I did that.
And interesting enough, it did not record. Now, let's try again. Now it shows open in new tab. This is phenomenal. Well done. And I'm going to click on update. In the meantime, let's just wait. Okay, and I am going to scroll down. And let's see what it tells us on SEO analysis. Key phrase. Key phrase density.
Down at the bottom.
Okay, hold a sec. The focus key phrase was found 0 times. The key phrase in subheading. Would you come again? Key phrase in slug. Great. Okay, what are outbound links? Good job.
What we just put in.
And so in this particular case, just one outbound link was all you needed. So well done.
It's very, very short. That's why.
It is short. Okay, well done. Now, this morning, when I was preparing, when I was preparing for this meeting, I couldn't believe my eyes, Kathy. It says here text length. The text contains 354 words. This used to be more than enough The minimum used to be 300 words, as I've shown you on that old article of Yoast. But now this is below the recommended minimum of 900 words. Things have changed in the past few days. Well, we just have to follow. We just have to abide.
Well, I don't want to take time on the phone to write 600 words. So
yeah, no. All I'm saying is, Kathy, and keep this in the back of your mind going forward. Okay. So
I don't think it's a problem on any of the others. This is the shortest one I ever did.
Oh,
but I'll go back and look.
Great, great.
I'll go back and look.
Now let's see if there's anything else, because you still have 4.
Well, we can put that key phrase in. You said it wasn't there at all. Majestic Meteora.
Okay. Your key phrase is not there. Key phrase density, the focus key of 0 times, that's less than the recommended minimum of twice. So where can we add?
Go to the very bottom of the text. The text. Go to the bottom of the text.
There.
Right there. Just put right there where it says majestic, where it says the word Meteora. Put majestic Meteora right there with the word majestic in front of it.
Very good.
Okay, there's one, and you said we needed 2. So let's find another place. I don't want it twice in one paragraph. So let's go up above.
And what about here? There are about 60 nuns and monks living at. Would you like to?
No, because you're gonna. No, yeah. I don't want it twice in one sentence.
Okay.
Go to another paragraph.
After the war, the monks abandoned Meteora. Now,
Tony, let's go to another paragraph, because that gets redundant to have the same words. Okay.
I agree.
Okay. Okay, where it says, consequently, the monks of, just say, the monks of majestic Meteora, right here.
Very good. The monks of majestic.
It's not showing.
Of majestic Meteora brought every single thing.
Now update it, go to the bottom and see what we did.
Okay, so update, click on update first. Click on update.
And it should be orange at least.
Yeah, it was already orange. I just want to go to.
Oh, was it?
Okay, it is still orange. Look, this you can see here on the right hand side.
But that particular button should not be orange.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yes,
it's only orange. And you know what? It's such a short thing. I don't think I want to put it in more than twice, because I understand them, but I'm also a writer.
No,
and you don't want to repeat.
It's here, Kathy. Key phrase density.
Okay.
The focus key phrase was found 2 times.
But what do they mean? Image key phrase. Out of 8 images on this page, 1 has an attribute that reflects the topic of your text.
All right.
Add your key phrase or synonym to the. I don't know where my glasses are this morning. I'm really. Okay. I don't want to. But right. I can read pretty well without them.
So
but I had. By the way, just an aside, I had cataract surgery in February.
Oh.
I had one, and I was scheduled for the next one a week later. After the first one, I went back the next morning with 20/20 vision.
Fantastic, Kathy.
So so I didn't do the second one. So I can read. I literally can read these tiny little words with my eyes, but my glasses help, and I can't find them this morning. So
of course, okay.
But isn't that amazing?
So absolutely, and wonderful. Okay, Kathy. So let's read this carefully. Let's read this. It says here, image key phrase. Out of 8 images on this page, only 1 has an alt attribute. Alt stands for alternative attribute that reflects the topic of your text. Add your key phrase or synonyms to the alt tags of more relevant images. All right. So let's see. Let's start off with your featured image. So let's go down here. This is your featured image. So I am going to left click on it, and I am going to click Media Library. Well done, well done. Look at this. Majestic Meteora, a place of wonder. Okay. And then you have monastery in perspective against monolith. Fantastic. This is your alt text. There it is. You have majestic Meteora, a place of wonder, monastery in perspective against monolith. 100%. If you recall, Kathy, we said a week ago that for featured image, leave caption description blank, because
Yes.
regardless of how many words you add here, is not going to display. So set featured
By
image.
the way, let
Yeah.
me just interrupt again. So I went through all 17 of these. Like I said, I took Venice down temporarily, but I think 6 of them did not have a featured image, and I included all of those, and so that's all been fixed.
Okay, so let's click on.
And I also size the pictures.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now I'm talking about size. I just want to see if I can move.
Okay, now I have a
this.
question I sent you, and I don't know if you saw it. What I tried to do with all of these featured images, and I wanted to ask you this morning. The 8 or 10 I already had, I didn't want to delete them, but I couldn't figure out how to find out the size of them, the ones that were already there. So I right-clicked, I couldn't see the size. The ones that are on the top right now are, well, one of them isn't, but 1, 2, 3. The first 3 are the first 3, and the one right below where David and I are standing.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yes.
Okay. The first 3 and the one with David and me below,
Yeah.
those are all featured images, and they're all correct. But if you scroll, what I was trying to find out is my other ones, if they were the right size.
Yeah.
I doubt that they are, but I couldn't. I right-clicked on them. I couldn't figure out how to find the size without taking them out, putting them back in.
Okay.
So I wanted to ask, is there a way to find the size?
Okay. And fortunately, it is quite a tricky way to find the size, but yes, of course, you can find the size.
If you scroll down, all these at the top are size. So scroll down a ways.
Wait. Kathy, on this particular image, which happens to be your featured image, what are the dimensions of this image?
Yeah, I didn't change this one. Okay. I cannot read it. Let me look and see.
Okay.
Oh, I'm making it smaller. Making it bigger would probably help. Well, it's just moving it around. Yeah, it's too big.
It is too big. Yeah, it is too big.
Yeah.
So the size and Kathy, let me just have the highlighter here so that you'll be able to see spotlight. Okay. Now, can you see there? It's there.
Yes.
2097 pixels by 1000.
And I know how to fix.
By 1000.
I know how to fix that.
You know how to do it. All right. So all I want to say.
I know how to do it, but
yeah, all I want to say is for featured image, you don't need more than 1200. So
yeah, you told me that, and all the rest of these are that way.
Make sure you just.
So how do I fix this one? How do I fix this one?
Well, you know what? In my particular, I use a couple of apps. One is Paint on Microsoft Edge, and the other one is I Love Image. It is super easy.
Well, I'm familiar with
Paint.
Elements, so that's what I use.
Okay. Any of those is super.
Okay, but do I have to take it out of here, or can I change it within the program itself? No.
Can we move now? Unfortunately, you won't be able to move out from here unless we try on. Give me a second, please. I'm just.
Well, I know I can fix it. I don't want to take your time to do it.
No,
but
don't worry.
My question is, do I take it out and redo it and put it back in?
Yeah, and that is one way. But I just wanted to see if you go to media in your admin area, would it allow you to move the image? Would it allow you to drag the image out onto somewhere else?
I have no idea.
Let's quickly have a look. So we are in media. We are in media. Let's open that. Okay, and let's say that it can be any image. It could be this one. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't allow. You'll have to go onto your folder in your and the pictures on your computer, and from there you'll be
Okay.
able
Okay.
to
So
resize.
here's a question.
Yeah.
Here's why I did not do that. And I wanted to ask you. On this one is easy, but on some of the others, my featured image is also an image in the text itself.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. No
But
problem.
if I take it, well, if I take it out, does it go out of both places and then I have to put it back in both places?
No, if if a particular image that you are going to have in your content happens to be featured image, you are not going to waste data if for that particular image you have 1200 by whatever 675 pixel is not going to be the end of the world whatsoever. No, so you can have that one image that you are going to use as featured as well as in your content, but the minimum size, because it is a featured image, it must have a minimum of 1200. All the other images should be between 600 and 700 pixels width.
I
Not
can tell
much
you what
more
I
than
did.
that.
I did yesterday.
Yeah.
I worked about, or maybe 2 days ago, about 2 hours on possible images for a new post. And I went one by one by one and changed them.
Yeah. Hi, Kathy. I can't hear you. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Kathy. I can't hear you. I can't hear you at all. I can't hear you. Hello, Kathy. All of a sudden, I lost you.
I didn't change a thing.
Okay, I'm going to turn WhatsApp off and let's see if you are still.
I can hear you. I can hear you on my headset perfectly.
Okay, Kathy, would you speak, please?
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly. Yes.
Okay. It's WhatsApp. Okay. Now, if you look on this one, it should be correct because whoops.
Yeah, I'm looking at your photos. I'm looking at the photo where you are with your
This
husband.
this one here.
It's beautiful.
Oh, I can't click. Yeah, but that's not a featured image. Go back over here to Montenegro with David, me in the yellow shirt and David in the white shirt.
Yes.
Click on that one. That's
beautiful,
a featured image, and it should be correct. Okay.
Beautiful.
Go to the acacia tree, the third one from the left.
The third
Click
one
on that
from
one.
this one.
The acacia, no, up on the top line, the acacia tree. The top line.
Yes, that one.
There you go. And see, I fixed that one.
Beautiful.
Okay. The one to the left of it is a featured image.
Can I just interrupt you there? Whenever you fix an image, okay, always do as you are doing here. The width must be 1200 if it is a featured image. And then just make sure that the ratio is the same. Because if you are going to change the ratio, the photo is going to go out of focus, out of resolution, is going to look really terrible. So always make sure that whenever you change dimensions to in this case, smaller size of 1200 pixels width, make sure that the ratio of the width to the height is constant, is the same as the original. Okay.
Now in Elements, when I change the top one, it automatically does the bottom one, and I can't change that.
Good. Okay, because it's not like that in all apps. You can actually you can actually change things around. All right, good. I'm glad. Okay, next.
Well, go to the left of that one. You'll see another one. We don't did the lemur. Yeah, and you see it's correct.
Yes.
And if you go one more over with David and me, that one there, that's okay. And I fixed all of those.
Very good. Very good.
But I still don't think you understood my question. If I go down here to this one about Meteora, and I don't want to take your time because I know how to fix it. But if that is in the text, well, first of all, you told me last week I should take the old one out, which I will. But in other words, once I redo this Meteora, make it 1200, I should take the old one out. You told me to do that, and I can
Yes.
do that.
And Kathy, I
But
just
if
want
that, let me finish my question. If that same image is somewhere else in my blog, does it disappear from both places at the same time?
if that same image is somewhere else in that blog or another blog, and you delete that one image, it will disappear. It will disappear because your images are in the media library. So regardless of whether one image is used in blog A and the same image is used in blog B, but if you delete the image from your media library, then it comes off from your blog A and blog B.
That answers my question.
Right.
So if I change it one place, I have to change it everywhere.
Yes.
Okay.
You know what? Okay.
Okay.
So let me. Okay. All this here is fine here, but let's continue. Let's continue because when this morning I came here to Saint Barbara, a monastery. So let's say that let's go to Saint Barbara Monastery.
Oh, okay.
Saint Barbara
And
Monastery.
I see.
This is it, right? Isn't this Saint
No,
Barbara?
no, that's not. No,
This one.
I think it's
This
I
one.
think it's that one.
You see, there is nothing here for the title. There's nothing for the alt text. And never leave
Go ahead.
alt text blank. Never leave alt text blank. So what we're going to do is let's go back. This is the image, Saint Barbara Monastery.
But see, I put the text, I put the title in. I thought that was enough.
Okay.
No?
I am going to copy. And now I have copied, but if I forget, you'll be able to tell me what the caption was. And I am going to delete it. Let's delete it. Okay. Now let me go to the media library and find this image. Let's find, and the image is right there. Okay, so what we are going to do is, first of all, let's put caption paste. Of course, you can do from here or from the front end, but let's do here. Now, what is, so far so good, okay? I am going to close this one. We'll be back in a moment. And let's go to the very top, Majestic. So copy. Okay, media library. Okay, and we want to go here. And we want to write the title, which must be the name of the page. Remember to take the exclamation mark off. And now what you do is you copy Saint Barbara Monastery. And you go there after the title and you paste. Great. Then
I have to do that on every picture in every blog?
Well, don't do that. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to finish because, and then I'm going to answer, copy, and then alt text. There it is. So now you have the alt text. The alt text is the same as your title. What have you got on your title again? You have the title of your blog post or page, dash, and then you have your caption. Okay, and you have exactly the same for your alt text. Now, let us assume that you have 15, 16 images in this blog post of yours, which only has 350 words. You are going to get a red mark from a red bullet from Yoast if you put alternative text, because you are considered to be spamming the article. Okay, so you have to be very careful, not too little, but not too much either. So so far so good. I'm going to leave this as is. Add to gallery. Oh man, I didn't want to add to gallery, but it is okay. And now, interesting enough, it should have appeared there.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Why did you take that one off?
let's go to media.
I had a title here. Why did you take that off?
It is still there. It should still be there. St. Barbara, the monastery, update. It is there. You see that St. Barbara.
But it's not on the text.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this what we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is quite correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, but I put a title on every one of these, and you took one off, and it's not there.
Okay, so it is there. Alt text is there, title is there, caption is there, description is there, everything is there.
But when someone reads, oh, now it shows.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, well, I don't know what you just did.
All right, let's try another one. Let's try this one.
Because just a second, it was there and it was gone, and now it's back, and I don't know what you did.
Okay, let's try this one. Greek or okay, Kathy, what you did here is 50% correct. So you have entered a description right here in your gallery. You have a gallery of 5 images, and you clicked on each of these photos and you typed a caption. Okay, what you did is 50%. But for SEO, it is not good, not enough. And I'm going to show you why. So I have just copied, let's copy this again. And I am going to remove the caption. It's gone. So I am going to click on the editing for this particular image. And because I don't have to upload, because you already have this in your media library. So I click on select image. And let's go to media library. And there it is. You see, this means nothing. What is this? FB underscore image underscore 16. This is nothing. This is nothing. Okay, what you did was you entered your caption and description from your blog, which is fine. But actually, I'm going to show you a shortcut. In future, you do it from here. This is going to save you so much time. So let's go ahead and paste. And I always do exactly the same for description, caption description. I do exactly the same. All right. So now you can do exactly the same there. And you can do the same there. Okay. But to the left of Greek Orthodox priests, you have to put the title of what? Of your blog post. And what is it? Majestic Meteora. A place, it would have been so much easier, place of wonder.
On the last one, you put it on the right side.
I put on the right side. Okay, actually, you can put on the right, on the left. It makes no difference as far as SEO, as long as it is there. And remember to have a hair. And I just wanted to make sure that I haven't made a mistake on the spelling here. So let's have a look. Majestic Meteora, a place of wonder, dash Greek Orthodox priests. And what I like to do, Kathy, I already entered there, but I'm going to delete this. Delete. What I like to do is from the title, once I have done the title, I just copy the entire thing. Copy, and we go there and we paste. All right. Now, Kathy, what is the difference between title and alternative text? Title is one day when you want to find a particular image. You know, it is somewhere in a blog named something Meteora. Well, you just type, you go to your media library, and you type Meteora, and all your Meteora images that have Meteora in their title will be displayed. Okay, what is this for? Alt text. You can write 1,000 words for title, caption, and description, and is not going to show, is not going to help with your SEO because Googlebot cannot read what you have here. This is for you, the title. This is for visitors, for your readers. Your readers this is what they read. But this alt text is for Googlebot and bots from other search engines to read. All right. So let's do this again. Now, Kathy, if you had, imagine for the caption, you had majestic Matura dash a place of wonder dash Greek Orthodox priests. You don't have to do that. Your visitors, the people who are reading your blog posts, already know that the title is Majestic Matura Place of Wonder. So what you did here is quite correct. Okay, but for your title, you must have everything. And for your alt text, you just copy what you have on your title. So now let's go ahead and select. Okay, it's there. Let's do just one more. Let's do
let's do this. Let me go to the other one and let me do it.
Please, yeah. And would you do one of these three here on top?
I will. Okay. No, wait, that's not
okay. Oh, second. Before you do anything, I want to update this first because I don't want to this work to go to waste. Okay, has been updated. Okay, would you please go? Let's just wait.
Okay, I'm going to exit the edit. Tell me when.
Okay, you may go now.
All right. I clicked exit the editor. Okay, now I want to go back to posts, and I don't know why it's all goofy, but I can make it. Something happened. I clicked on a particular post. I don't know why. Let me go back. I want all posts. Okay, here we are. This is screwy. I don't see them. Let me try this. Okay, here we are. Majestic Meteora. This is the one I want right here. I'm trying to open it. Okay. It's not opening. I don't know why. I'm on the page. Oh, wait, over here. And I'm going to take over. Okay. Now, it is taking time to take over. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Now, I'll go here to Holy Trinity. And first of all, I'm supposed to copy this, right? Can you see what I'm doing?
No, I can't because you're not sharing your screen with me. But
sorry, I copied it, and now, okay, I copied it.
Okay, you copied.
And then I'm going to go to edit.
Wait. On that image, left click on the image, left click, and you should see the editing pencil. And click
I click the pencil, and then I select the image.
And then yes, and on the right sidebar, you should see alt text, title, caption, description.
It didn't show up. I click select image. There it is. Okay, now I take this junk out and I put the title in, right click, paste, and then I put dash, a place of Meteora, Majestic Meteora.
Yeah.
With a dash between each word?
Yeah.
And then a place of wonder too?
Yeah. I put I always use the full title. Majestic.
Okay, then under caption I put Holy Trinity.
Yeah.
Under description I put Holy Trinity.
Yes.
All right, and then I copy everything under title and put that in the alt text, right?
Yes, quite correct.
Copy, paste, and is that all I do?
Yes, quite correct. And then there should be a button on the bottom right-hand side column that says insert or something like this.
It says select.
Select, good, okay.
Okay, now I want to update it.
Yeah.
All right. Now, let me go down. How will I know I did it?
you should be back. It should have returned you automatically to your blog.
It did. And now it says key images, I've got a green. I updated it. So I have 3 reds at the top and everything else is green.
Okay. And Kathy, would you go please to the top of your right sidebar where it says update and click on update, please?
I did.
Ah, you did. You did. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do on my side, I am going to refresh this page. Yeah, because I would like to take over again. Yeah. So let me just refresh the page.
It still says, okay, you've got it. And you should see it green.
Okay, this post is already being edited and take over. So I have just clicked on take over. I'm just waiting a little bit.
It seems like it takes a long time.
It takes a long time, yeah. Takes,
there you go.
Okay.
There you go.
So what I am going to do, Kathy, I am going to go down. This is what you did, Holy Trinity Monastery. So, and check what I am doing. I am hovering over this particular image. I left click and I left click on that edit where it says replace image. I'm not going to replace, but I just want to see what you did. So I left click on that pencil. And then here on the drop down, it says select image. It gives me 3 options: upload, select image, or insert. So I click on select image and it gives me a couple of options. I click on media library. So
and it's all there.
Let's go there. And
it's all there.
This is your image. Let's have a look. Holy Trinity Monastery. Holy Trinity Monastery. Holy Trinity Monastery. Let's go to the right. Majestic Meteora, a place of wonder. Holy Trinity Monastery. And we have Majestic Meteora, a place of wonder. So Majestic Meteora, a place of wonder, you can have to the right or to the left, entirely up to you, what you feel easier in working. I have to tell you that normally, not always, but normally, I have to the left. Why? Because what happens is I have lots of images. So I copy my title. Are you with me? And then when I start working on my images, I just put that title on all the images. Then I go back to the first image, then I enter the caption and so on.
Oh, I see.
So it is, you did 100%. And let's go back to select image and media library, Holy and Trinity. Everything is fine here and 100%. I just want to see the, okay, now, Kathy, this, look, I'm going to give you 100%, all right? But I'm just mentioning this for the future. Everything you did here is 100% in terms of for you one day to search for this image, to search here, for your readers to read what the caption is, and for Google bots and other bots to read the image. So you have 100%. But now for SEO, let's go a step further. You don't need such a big image. This is much too big. 1,440 by...
I'm aware of that.
You are? Okay. So as long as
those were good.
Here,
that's what I said to you yesterday. I spent, or 2 days ago, 2 hours editing pictures that will be in a future one. But it will take me weeks to go through these blogs and fix all of that.
And there's no need. There is no need, Kathy. I wouldn't, if I were in your shoes, I would not do it. I would worry. Well,
I probably will on the Venice one because I took it down and work it over. But you're right. I won't do it. Yeah.
Okay. You know, it's, you know, I mean, you know your time and how you can and juggle the time and things around, etc. If I were in your shoes, and I'm so incredibly busy as well, now that I have learned, okay, I'm going to use my knowledge on upcoming blog posts. And this, oh, well,
Yes.
it was done, it was done. And so this is one of those images. If this image will never be used for featured image, and you should never use such an image for your featured image.
I know.
Why? Because the height is bigger than width. So this one, all you need is up to 700 pixels is great, as long as you keep the ratio 100%, and you have done it. So I'm going to click on select, and there we are as well. So you know exactly. Let's see if this has improved things a little bit.
It did. Click on SEO. Click on SEO. Yeah, it's there. I saw.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
This is fantastic. Now you see, you had 5 reds. Now you have only 3. Unfortunately for us in this particular blog, the most important, one of the most important ones is this one. But again, Kathy, I think this is such a nice blog as it is. I wouldn't worry about increasing the length.
Well, I can fix that first one. It says your key phrase does not appear in the first paragraph. We could easily, is that majestic meteora?
Yes, yes, yes.
That could be fixed. That could be fixed in an instant. Go back to the top paragraph. We can fix that one. The first paragraph. Where it says meteora, just put majestic meteora. Without a doubt, majestic meteora. You see where I'm talking about? The second line.
Second line.
Without a doubt, put the word majestic in front of meteora. That'll fix that. It should be a capital, however. Well, it doesn't. No, that's fine. Make it a capital since it's the title, majestic. Yeah. Now update that, and I bet we'll have a green.
Not sure about that, but let's see. Let's see.
That's what it said it needed. It said it needed it in the first paragraph.
Yes.
Yep,
fantastic. You are so close
was...
now. You are so close.
I have a couple of questions that are unrelated. Can I ask you those?
Yeah.
Okay, if you go back where they have the bar on the left with all the directions.
I'm going to update this quickly. Okay, and where must I go?
Go to the bar on the left. It says post pages and all that stuff.
You mean in your admin area?
Yes, admin area, please.
Okay, so let's go back. Okay, Kathy, yes.
Okay, now go down here to feedback on the left.
Yeah. And click for
I think this is the place. Open that up. Okay. I think this is the place. Now, okay, I don't have my glasses. I don't know how many times I should say that, but let me make this bigger. I can't scroll. Okay, but go down. Okay, Emily, I know. Betty, I know. Betty, I know. But I don't know this person at the top. The very top person. Should I? Okay, if you look look under trash. I did this last night. Open trash at the top. With the open trash. Okay, all of these people I put in trash last night because I don't know who they are, and I don't know if I should delete them or not. They're all people that updated recently, but it just makes me nervous to see things in there without comments.
Yeah. And Kathy, you can see that these are either spammers or hackers.
That's what I thought. So that's all I needed to hear. So go back to trash and we'll send all those to spam.
Very good point. This is exactly what you want to do, because if you send this to spam, you are showing WordPress that to be careful about these usernames. In this case, James, MEX, Matthew, whatever. So you can see that these guys are up to no good, because and check the message. Travels with Kathy Slamp, welcome. from a guy by the name of James Max, who says he's in constant whatever at Gmail. The next one, exactly the same message from
Yeah, he's in there
Matthew.
several times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay.
So
Are
okay,
all these the
and
same?
I haven't.
Are all these the
Okay,
same?
so okay,
Yes.
I've done that. I've done that regularly since we started. But I just thought, since I was encouraging people to look, for example, the one lady down there named Emily.
Okay. All
She's somebody.
Okay, Kathy, can I go ahead and change and send them to spam?
Spam, and then just delete. I can delete spam. Apply. Yeah, I know. And I have another unrelated one in a minute. And go ahead. Did you apply that?
Yes, I did. I'm just okay. All
Okay.
gone, all spam, and now let's go to all.
And you want to delete, empty the spam folder.
Okay. So and this one, the same.
Yes, that one also. The others are fine.
The others are all fine, eh?
They're all fine. I looked through all of them.
Wait. What about this one?
Yeah.
Who
I know her personally. I know her personally.
Ah, you know her. Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I know all of these people.
So only the first one, and I am going to send. Can I send straight away to trash?
Well, it has to go to spam, and then it has to. It's a two-step process. Just send it to spam, and then it'll be with the other 34 spams.
Spam. Okay, let's go to spam.
Yeah, and then I've been doing this periodically since I first met you, and then just.
I'm surprised about that, because you have Akismet. So I am on Jetpack, on the drop down, Akismet. I am clicking on Akismet. Let's see what happens. Cleaning up spam takes time. Akismet has saved you 8 days. You can help fight. Okay, let's have a look here. And you have API comments. Show the number of approved comments beside each sequence. Always put spam in the spam folder for review. Display a privacy notice under your comments form. So this is correct, and it is active. So I can't understand. So this must be malicious, because this is not your normal spam. Spam is when a robot, okay, sends the same message to 1,000 or more websites all around the internet. But in this particular case, and then what happens is, because this robot is sending the same message within a few seconds to so many websites around, Akismet picks them up and sends everything to the spam folder, or deletes, as per what you decide, what you did on your
I understand that. I don't know why it's not working, but we can delete them.
But if it is not working, is because somebody is doing this by hand. Somebody is doing this manually for whatever, because he or she is a mad person and have lots of time in hand, etc. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Have you got any more questions?
I know how to fix that, so I'll do that myself. Go please now to comments. I want to ask you a question there too.
Okay, comments.
Because that's more important to me. Because open comments, and if you will scroll down through there, keep going. There was a bunch of people in here that call themselves subscribers. I don't know who they are. For example, no, it was under.
Did you do?
I saw eight people that called themselves subscribers, and I don't know who they were.
Did you?
Maybe it's under. No, I was going to ask you about that. Maybe it's under. Well, I thought it was on. Were we on feedback before we were, right?
Yeah. Okay, let's
go back to feedback.
Let's go to feedback.
No, this is not it. These people I know. Keep going to the bottom. I think I know all of these people. Well, stop. Go back one. Yeah, I know these people. I know them all. So, and here's my concern. Okay. Okay, that's no problem with any of those. So
you say the name is subscriber.
Yeah, but it wasn't on this page. I thought it was on the comments page. There were 8 of them that said they were subscribers. There was you and me, and then 8 other people that said they were subscribers. And I don't know what a subscriber is.
Not there.
Uh,
Let's look into under all users, because it should be
that's where it was. That's where it is. Okay, now I do this on a regular basis. These 74 I'll get rid of later, but go up here where it says 12 subscribers. That's what I want to ask you.
Yeah, 14. Albert, Carlotta, Daisy. It's you with administrator. Okay, quite correct.
Okay, but why are these people calling themselves subscribers? Who are they?
So
and what is a subscriber?
Okay, so there are different categories for users. You can allow a person to be admin. You allowed me to be admin. Okay. You can allow a person to be an editor. You can allow a person to be an author, or you can allow a person to be a subscriber. These are the basic levels. So an admin can do anything on your website. Editor can edit his or her own posts and posts of others. Author can only edit his or own posts. So author, if I was the author, I could still post on your website, and I could edit, I could even delete my own posts, but I cannot mess around with posts of other people. All right. So these are the different categories. Now, how come you have all these people? So let's go to settings. Let's go through settings.
Because I need to get them out of here, but it's taking my time. I go on a regular basis and delete them, but
default pool, attempt to notify any blog links to from allowing the fair from other blogs. Now people to submit comments on your posts. Comment author must fill out name, and users must be registered and logged in to comment. Automatically close comments on posts. Show comments cookies, enable break comments, and also comments. Someone follows someone. Comment must be manually approved. Comments are all that. So markdown, avatar display, avatar maximum rating, avatar.
And see, here's a mystery person.
I'll go to Identicon, which is the best one. Follow blog, show, greeting, text, light, save changes. So let's just continue here. Let's just continue. Save changes. Settings have been saved. Let's go to writing. Default post category, world travel standard, default formats, mail, login, password, default users, your customer portfolio projects, testimonials. Let's go to users and add new. There has to be add new. Username, email, first name, last name, website, password, and role. You see, the role is subscriber. But how come these people have subscribed themselves? This is, let's go to writing. This we have just been. No. This is kind of strange, eh? This is.
I mean, I've been deleting these regularly for the last 5 years.
Except the search, highlights, show entry, able, follower setting, content. Very strange. Very strange.
I can fix them. I can fix it.
Now, how can you fix?
By just deleting them. And sending them sending them to spam.
But
I send them to spam.
This takes a lot of time. Settings.
I know it does.
Let's go to settings. Let's go to settings. Security, backup and security scanning, downtime monitoring, get alerts of site. Now, this is very important. Get alerts if your site goes offline. Okay, anti-spam, okay. Your site is protected from spam, protect, enable brute force protection or login, allow users to log in. Ah, that's why. That's why, my dear, you should not have allowed them. You see, let's read this carefully, Kathy. WordPress.com login. add an extra layer of security to your website by enabling WordPress.com login and secure authentication. If you have multiple sites with this option enabled, you will be able to log in to every one of them with the same credentials. Allow users to log in to the site using WordPress.com accounts. So these guys could be hackers who have
we want to get.
Yeah, so you don't want that. So you just.
Well, I didn't do this. That must have been with it when it came. I've never
maybe.
even seen this page. I've never seen this page. But that should stop some of that, shouldn't it?
This is going to stop all of them. This is going to stop. So I'm just waiting for the page. You know what? Let's go back and enable this. It takes a while. Let's disable this. That's better. And now let's disable that. That's much better. So to make sure this is the case, refresh the page. Let's see. Because sometimes
they won't be gone. They won't be gone now. I'll have to delete the ones that are there. But yes, thank you.
Now you go to all users, Kathy, and you have to delete them. And this will be this will be the last time you are going to delete them. And make sure you don't delete yourself and you don't delete me, hey?
Right, exactly. Right. Yeah. Okay. Now, last night you sent a thing which I listened to and I did it. I deleted the theme pages, but you said to go to I can't do it. To go to plugins.
Okay. All right. So
and then to delete plugins, and I could not find what you call C page or whatever it was. I didn't know how.
All right. And Kathy, the name is cPanel. C stands for control, so it is control panel, cPanel.
Show me how to find that.
How to do that? Only Bluehost. So you are hosting this website with Bluehost, right?
Right.
Okay. So you go back to Bluehost, and do you have the login details of Bluehost?
Yes.
Well, why don't you try to log in onto your Bluehost? So would you go to your Bluehost? Let me do it right now. Yes.
I'll try it just a second.
Would you go to Bluehost?
Okay. Okay, log in. Okay.
And Kathy, would you care to give?
I have to find the password. Just a second. Okay, just let me find the password. Okay, there it is. Okay, it's in there anyway. Okay, log in.
Okay, and whilst you are looking, would you care to give me
under maintenance? Sorry, Bluehost is currently experiencing difficulty with portions of our network.
Oh, that is terrible. Okay, and we'll just wait a few moments.
Well, if I followed your directions on the theme pages, and I did that. I did that last night, but I didn't understand the other one. I see it's control panel. Okay, so let's don't take time. Is there any? Whoa, I lost you.
No, it's fine. I can still hear you. I just stopped for one moment. If you care to give me a second, I'll be with you.
Tony, do you need me to send you some money for this time?
No. Absolutely not. And it will be please don't, because then Kathy, I'm not going to help you in the future. So please do not do that. Do not do that. Okay, Kathy, I am going to if you care to give me a second. Where is? Okay. Are you able to hear me?
I hear you, but I'll just see a blank page with your name on it. Oh, here it comes. There it is.
Okay.
There's the control panel. Okay.
All right. So Kathy, what I have done is I logged in to my Bluehost cPanel. Okay.
How did you get to the C? excuse me, but how did you get to the cPanel when you're on Bluehost? Because that's what I don't know what to do.
Okay, you know what? When you log in to your admin area of Bluehost, you should come to this page. You should come to
Oh,
cPanel. If
well,
if
let me go back and see if I can get on. Let me just
if you
try.
don't,
Yes.
you'll have to and Bluehost is very good in terms of chat, of online chatting. You can
Oh,
actually
they're good on the telephone. They will answer the phone.
of course, because you are in America and you don't pay anything probably. If I call them from here, it would be very, very expensive.
Yeah, right.
So I do online chatting, and you phone them. Yeah, you phone them and just say, guys, I am logged into Bluehost, but I'm not getting the cPanel. What is the URL of my cPanel? And they will give you the URL of your cPanel. Once you are on cPanel, Kathy, you do exactly as I said on that video. You scroll down to files, you go to file manager, left click on file manager, and you just follow my video. So we are now on home, okay? And you go to public underscore HTML, you left click only once, then on the drop down, you look for your website name. Mine is WordPress Training Johannesburg. My Web Training Florida is with another host, is with ex Nilo in Cape Town. This one, WordPress Training, is with Bluehost of the United States. So I click on WordPress Training Johannesburg, and then on the drop down, you click on WP-admin. All this is explained very nicely on that.
Yes, I understood it. I just couldn't find it.
And then
Yeah.
Once you are on
Okay, now I'm on Bluehost now.
and are you on cPanel?
I'm on the Bluehost. It says home, my sites, marketplace. So I don't know where cPanel is. Oh, see, it says, okay, I'm on Bluehost and it says Travels with Kathy Slamp, log into WordPress, but I don't see cPanel. So how do I find cPanel?
Kathy, I'm going to wait for you. Would you quickly phone Bluehost?
Oh, you know what? I won't. I don't want to take time to do that. I don't want to take your time to do that. I'll do it. I understand what you're telling me. I'll do that later. I understand what you're telling me, and if I don't get it, yeah, I don't want to take time because it gets looked convoluted on my side.
All right.
But I am loading something that may show up. I clicked on my sites and it just shows my site, and then it says manage the site. So I'll call them and find out how to fix it. I don't want to take your time to do that, but I do understand. I see what I'm doing now. Now, wait a minute, I lost you. Okay, I got you.
Okay, I'm still here.
I see you.
Okay, and so after, if we go through this again, we initially, after cPanel, I clicked on File Manager. You see that File Manager and Files. It brought us onto the home. Then I scrolled down, okay, I clicked on public underscore HTML. Then this opened, I clicked on WordPress Training Johannesburg. You are going to click on your website. Then I clicked on WP-admin. And continuing down, I continued on WP-content, and then plugins appear. Here are all the plugins that my website is using. So let us say I would like to delete this one. I left click on it, and then I just click on delete.
Okay, so
Kathy, you don't need to do this for every single plugin that you delete, because in your admin area on your own website, you'll be able to delete. Unfortunately, some plugins, okay, leave data behind. When you delete them from your admin area, they still will show up right here. And this eventually, as your website grows, like mine, as it grows, the data, the clutter builds up to such an extent
Yeah.
that it slows down your website really
I
bad.
gathered that last night and it made sense to me. And I'll fix that. I can see that because remember last week we deleted a whole bunch.
Yeah.
So what I need to do is write down on a piece of paper what my plugins are. And if I see something that's not on my piece of paper, I need to delete it.
Okay.
That's basically it.
If
Yeah.
there's one more step, Kathy, all going well, by the end of this week, early next week, I'll be launching another short video on the plugins that actually are taking a lot of time to download in your particular website. I'm going to do for my website. You watch the video and then you know exactly how to go about checking which are those very slow plugins. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of bad news, or I should say mixed news, good and bad. Some very important plugins, like your Jetpack, like your WooCommerce, these unfortunately slow down websites right across. It is too terrible. But now you have to make a decision. So are you going to delete these plugins which are vital for the functional, for the proper operation of your website, of your business, or can you put up with a few seconds delay? I strongly recommend that you do not delete, Jetpack, even though
That makes sense.
even
That makes
though
sense.
it's coming. You will see on my video, you read on my post that Jetpack is a culprit. Okay, Kathy, is this it? Are you happy with what you have
No, I
learned?
really, I appreciate your help very, very much.
Nice.
And um, I'm on 3 learning curves all
Good.
at the same time. This one, my video thing, which I'm understanding it. It's just very complicated and time consuming. And I mean, that's a different subject, but I'm making progress. The other one is AdSense. I can get no help from them. So
Yeah,
I did have one question. If you will go back to the, just to let me know what this means, and which, go back to the post page of Meteora, if you will.
okay. So Meteora, let's go to posts, all posts.
I have one. I want to see the post itself, how it looks.
And okay, okay, edit. Let's go edit. And then I am going to open a new tab for the front end.
Oh, I want to see it on the admin.
I'm going to take
here's,
over. I'm going to take
here's
over.
my question.
Yeah.
This box in the top that says there's an auto save of the post that many accept. Anyway, what do I do about that? I see that on 2 or 3 posts. I don't know how it gets there, and I don't know what I should do about it. There's an auto save of this post that is more recent. So what do I do about that?
Ah, all right. And actually, that is a very intelligent question, as all your questions are very intelligent, Kathy. This, yes, it can throw one a little bit off balance. This is an autosave of this post that is more recent than the version below. Okay, so you see here on the right sidebar, it shows 17 revisions. Are you able to see that?
Yes.
You know what? I'm going to click on annotate and let me just look through the spotlight again. All right, and there we go. Can you see? If I click on 17 revisions, let me click on it. The page is opening. Right. These are all the revisions. Okay, so this is what was removed. This is what you added or I added. And Kathy, you can go back in time. Autosave by Kathy 25 minutes ago. If we go here, current revision by Tony 27 minutes ago. If we go back there, by Kathy 34 minutes ago, and so on and so forth. And you can
Why would I want to do that?
This can be of immense value in case of hacking, in case of you do some work and you didn't save properly. And so tomorrow you want to actually have the blog as it was 2 days ago and
I see.
not the previous day. So this can be, so this you'll only use once in a blue moon, but believe you me, you'll use it when you really need it. So
So how do I get it off?
okay, so what I am going to do now is we're not going to do anything here whatsoever. So go back to editor. So click on go back to your post. Go back to your post. Then something which is very important is WordPress is, I'm going to take over. Let me take over here. Take over. Click on take over again. And don't do any editing on your side, okay, Kathy? Because otherwise it keeps on giving me this screen to take over. Okay. And Kathy, what you do here, here now you can read, there's an autosave of this post that is more recent. So what you do is you go down, just see if anything looks very bad, if anything looks out of place. Is an image missing? Is text perhaps been headed or removed or whatever? Have the colors changed? Is anything that you, just by going through the page, that you can see? No, I can't see anything unless you have changed. I don't remember. But if you are happy with all this, then you go and you click on update. Can I go ahead and click on update?
Yes.
So click on update, and then this notice should disappear. If it doesn't disappear, no problem, you can close it, because now you know that you have the latest update. So it is still updating. Yeah, let's wait.
Okay, and okay. I think I saw that. I think I saw the same message on the Glacier Bay post.
Okay, you know what? So you go up and down over it. If you are happy that you have that nobody has introduced anything funny that you haven't by mistake, and then you just click on update. Okay. And after clicking on update, you click on the cross and you remove that bar.
Well, I'm glad I asked, because it's possible that some of these people that were getting in there might have done something, and that's what concerned me. So
okay, hold a sec, Kathy. They should not be able to do anything. Why? Because they are subscribers. Only if they were editor, if they had editor level, they could have edited not just their posts, but blog posts of other people, right? But as a subscriber, actually, the only thing they can do is leave a comment, okay? But I strongly recommend you don't allow anyone, not even
no. I don't want anybody. I don't want anybody there.
And what I want to do for you in the next 2 weeks, because this is going to take a little bit of time, is to install and set up WordFence for you.
Yes.
Because
you mentioned that last week.
I'm telling you, Kathy, it's a miracle that hackers have not somehow infiltrated your website. It's a miracle, is all I can tell you.
When they
see that the person has 3 or 4 blog posts, they will go at you. It's unbelievable. These guys, and they are so good. These people, they are so bright, so intelligent, and yet they have a very bad values, bad core. I don't know what else to say.
Let me take about 1 minute and explain something that happened to us. We both think we're pretty savvy, but about 1.5 years ago now, David has a brother here, half brother, who's quite a bit younger. He very seldom comes over, but he happened to be here, and he was here at the right time. And let me tell you what happened. Somehow, and we're really careful responding, but somehow, I can't remember the details, but I'm almost embarrassed to say, some guy got into our bank account. I mean, I could see him there. And all of a sudden, my personal money and my business money went from several $1,000s to zero right in front of my eyes.
What?
And the guy was, the guy was talking to me and I was frantic. And I said, "You have just robbed me." And he got real belligerent. He said, "I'll prove to you I didn't rob you." He put the money back. And when he put the money back, my brother-in-law said, "Unplug your router." And we got rid of him.
What?
We did. I got all of my money back. I went to the bank and changed all of my accounts. It took a long time. It was a big mess. But I learned then that if somebody's in there and you can't get rid of them, unplug your router. Just unplug it. He's gone.
And Kathy, this is, you know what, you can thank the good Lord that he put the money
Absolutely.
back.
Well, I couldn't believe it. It was gone and it was there. And at the bank, my personal account was not hard to reset up, but the business account they got so complicated, and I'd been with them so long that after 2 months and 6 visits, David and I said, "Give us the money." It was like $12,000. We walked to another bank and in half an hour had an account. But that's a different story. But it was so panicky. I could not believe it. I just saw it go zero. I think I had $12,000 in my business and $2,000 or $3,000 in the personal. It was just gone. It was all gone. What was interesting is, had a savings account they never touched. But I changed everything.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
and we honestly do not know how that happened. But boy, howdy, it's enough to scare the life out of you.
It is frightening. It is frightening. It is frightening.
But but I can tell you this: if somebody ever says it to you, I don't know what that does. You can't turn them off. You can't get rid of them. But if you unplug the router, they're gone.
And many thanks for that, Kathy. I had never heard that explanation. One is always learning, and I've learned something.
Yeah, it really worked. The minute the money was there, David's brother said, "Run fast and unplug your router." Dave says, "Why?" He said, "Just do it." And it worked.
And Kathy,